We are now going into not Court Cousins, but Cousins Court.
Get the gavel.
The gavel is out, Pich. And we are going to put some people on trial and find out whether they're guilty or not.
Robe up. Cousins Court. The Honorable The Pich residing. First case today. Magic fans who want to trade for Donovan Mitchell. Are they guilty of treason? Defending them, Mr. Kyle Langen.
Okay. Your Honor, thank you for hearing me today. Yes, there are a number of our faithful that have played with the idea and are okay with trading 3 players and as many as 5 picks to the Utah Jazz for Donovan Mitchell. Now, you might say Donovan Mitchell doesn't have the greatest clutch statistics, and you would be right. And you might say that he's an undersized guard that doesn't defend very well, and you might be right. However, let's not cast aside these friends of ours, those that walk the line with us and cheer with us in the Amway Arena, because their heart is in the right place, Your Honor. And I'm arguing that you find them not guilty of treason because they just want the success of this team. And it's been a difficult decade or two, Your Honor, a difficult decade plus. And I can understand when we have a veritable all-star who is young, with some time left on the contract, that people want to bring this guy over to the Eastern Conference and immediately start competing. I mean, you can't be mad at these folks for seeing in their mind's eye Donovan Mitchell next to Paolo Banchero and not salivate. Your Honor, I see you salivating right now, as a matter of fact, over the possibilities of the scoring with that tandem. Now, who do we have to give up? You might be wondering. Some combination of Jalen Suggs, Cole Anthony is probably going out the door. Who else? So we can RJ Hampton, perhaps. What other assets? We don't know, Your Honor. We don't know. What happens to Markelle Fultz if Donovan Mitchell comes over? Is he relegated to a non-starting role? Can you start Markelle and Donovan next to each other, Your Honor? These are questions we don't know the answer to. These are hypothetical, Your Honor. But we cannot find our beloved, loyal, faithful Orlando Magic fans guilty of treason for just entertaining the prospect, Your Honor. So, I leave you with one last plea. Find some empathy in your heart to understand where these Magic fans, these starving Magic fans are coming from, to just want an every night scoring threat that can get you 30. Sure. Please find them not guilty of treason. I rest my case, Your Honor.
All right. Counsel, you made a compelling argument.
Thank you, Your Honor.
I am prepared to rule.
Okay.
I understand what you're saying about the passion of a fan base.
Yes.
And that they just simply want to see them succeed. And I understand that.
Thank you, Your Honor.
But I ask you this.
Yes?
If a man steals bread to feed his family,
yes,
did a man not steal? He did. But in this case, no bread was actually stolen. It was just talked about being stolen.
Yes, sir.
And therefore, I find that these fans are not guilty.
Oh, yes. Thank you, Your Honor.
You made a good argument, young man. Well done. You could be a principal someday. Now try being a judge.
Yeah, I was surprised. I thought the Right Honorable Judge Pich was going to come down. You talked about upgrading to manslaughter potentially.
Well, listen, I don't like the idea of us trying to get Donovan Mitchell because I know what they're asking for and the price is way too high. Yeah. And a lot of the fans have suggested ideas that are just bananas. And you're all insane for offering them. By the way, you're offering guys on our team that you like, that you want to see succeed and be a part of what we're doing here. We got a lot of good young dogs on our team. Let's let them all be healthy and play together for one season and see what we got then. Then you make a move next year to get a guy that's in this position. And it might not be Donovan Mitchell because that time has passed. But I think we can do better than Donovan Mitchell too. to be honest. I feel like he's already peaked with the Jazz.
You mean Paolo Banchero?
Well,
to Kendrick Perkins' point,
we have this guy.
we saw the video of Paolo playing Donovan and pick up whatever pro-am nonsense, but the guy can score. I mean, we do need a scorer, so I understand where people are coming from.
Yeah.
And watching Donovan Mitchell drop 30 to 40 every single night. Mm-hmm. If you would have asked me before this draft, or if we would have gotten Jabari Smith Jr., for example,
sure,
a guy who's maybe not the A guy, I might have been like, okay, Donovan Mitchell makes a lot of sense. But then, also, who are you going to send out? Are we going to send out, Jalen Suggs probably would have to be in that.
All these things are ludicrous.
We haven't even seen him. Like Terrence Ross, like people are probably willing to give up. But Terrence Ross doesn't want to go there, but maybe they'd buy him out. Maybe one or two, maybe like Mo Bamba or some other young guy. And then 5 picks.
Mitchell's not going to come in for us and score 40 anyway. That's not the way our offense is set. We're set for a balanced scoring. And we have Paulo, who's going to get a lot of touches. We have Franz cutting. We have a lot of guys that are going to get, 15 points a game-ish that easily can. And if they're getting all that, he's not going to be able to get 40. Yeah. He's not a good fit for what this team is right now. He would have been a good fit on a team that was led by Nikola Vucevic that needed somebody to shoot from the outside because Aaron Gordon stunk. Yeah. But, he's not a good fit for this team now. So it's just a little too late on the Donovan Mitchell want. But speaking of Aaron Gordon, I think maybe you should take the rub now because it's getting a little hot in here.